What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Today we have another NBA video, the follow-up for yesterday's NBA video. The franchise player for every Eastern Conference team was yesterday. Y'all can go check that out if you haven't seen it. But today we got the franchise player for every Western Conference team. This one should be a little better just because the West is usually more competitive than the East. It's more interesting most of the time. And that video did actually pretty well. If y'all haven't checked out, I really suggest y'all check that out. And of course, before we get into it, if y'all smash that like button, that would be awesome. Comment an idea for me to do another NBA video, and hit that sub button and we will be off. So we're gonna go to alphabetical order again. Dallas Mavericks. The franchise player for the Dallas Mavericks is newly acquired Harrison Barnes. This might seem a little weird that I'm saying this. It can't be Dirk because Dirk only has a couple years left before he retires, if that many. I mean, he's very old. He's not going to win a championship unless they bring in some heat next free agency period. I mean, honestly, it doesn't really look like there's any chance of that happening. Harrison Barnes is the guy they're going to build around. He's young, he's athletic, he's got potential to take that next step and be a star. Believe it or not, he gets a lot of hate for his performance in the NBA Finals this past year, but he really does have that potential to actually be a really solid player in this league and even a number one guy on a very good team. He does have that in him. We just got to see if he can release that potential and play with it and somehow put up 20 points a game in a season. I don't know what he's going to do next year, but I definitely think his numbers will be way up than what they were last year. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot, and I think they're really going to build around him. The Denver Nuggets franchise player, this was the only one where I did a split, and I said it's between Emmanuel Mudiay and Nikola Jokic. Very interesting. I'm just not sure. And it could be both. I don't even know if this is either or. I think this might be an and or because Mudiay and Jokic were drafted both last year. At least they played their rookie season last year. And they both flourished as rookies, especially Jokic. These are the two guys they're going to build around for the future. The Nuggets, I don't think they're doing anything with Gallinari or Fareed right now. Those are their old guys that, I mean, they're not going to get any better most likely. Gallinari might, but he just hasn't shown that he has it in him. Mudiay and Jokic are both extremely young. They have great potential, and they could be a dynamic duo in the NBA for years to come. Honestly, in a couple years, these guys could be running the show in Denver, and they could be in the playoffs. Honestly, if these guys develop, they could develop very well because I know they have a really good coach over there, Mike Malone, who could probably develop these guys into very good NBA players. And, you know, if they become what their full potential is, they can reach out to free agents, get some good role players to fill in, and build a championship caliber team. Honestly, I mean, a couple years down the road, Denver Nuggets, everyone's sleeping on them. No one's thinking about this team as a team with a lot of potential, but those two guys who could really anchor a team around them in a couple years, you know, if everything goes as it should. For the Golden State Warriors, Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is the franchise player here. I'm not sure completely about this one. Maybe I could have gone with Green or Thompson. Not Durant because he's just acquired. He's supposed to help them win a championship. But I'm saying Curry because it all started with Steph Curry, and they're a championship contending team right now. They really want that ring, or more rings, as many as they can get. And it's going to be with Curry running the show. He's the guy that, you know, he's the big name in Golden State. It's his show to run. It's not like they're trying to build a team right now. The team is already built, and he's going to lead them. He is the franchise. For the Houston Rockets, this one should be pretty obvious. Again, it's point guard or shooting guard, whatever you want to call him. Stat padding extraordinaire, James Harden. Yes, this guy is obviously the franchise player in Houston. Inked a nice 4-year, I think $118 million deal this offseason. He got big money. And yeah, there's no one even close to this guy's caliber on the Rockets right now. After Dwight Howard left, it's going to be Harden and a bunch of guys that are going to help him do what he needs to do. And they're building around him. He's their guy. They found their star, and it's all going to be about Harden for the next 4 years in Houston. For the Los Angeles Clippers, I turned this a little bit of an interesting route. I actually went with DeAndre Jordan. Yes, so this might seem a little bit weird, but I'm going with Jordan because Griffin and Chris Paul, at least Chris Paul looks like he's going to be on his way out. Maybe in a couple years. If he's not going to be his effective self. Maybe they could win a championship with Chris Paul as the best player, but it doesn't look all that likely. I mean, the team is really good right now, But I think DeAndre Jordan's the guy that's going to be there for a long time, and he's the guy you're going to want to get guys in the future to build around him with. Blake Griffin, they were actually trying to trade him this year. I'm not even sure how long he's going to be there because he's a free agent next season, and you just don't know what's going on with him. Chris Paul, I think he might be a free agent as well. I mean, they might be out by next year if the team doesn't do well in the playoffs this year. And DeAndre Jordan, he is going to be there. He is the cornerstone of this franchise for years to come, I think. And he's going to be in his prime for a long time. For the Los Angeles Lakers, I'm going with Jordan Clarkson. Actually, I wasn't sure about this one. I might have gone Brandon Ingram. Clarkson I'm going with because he just inked a nice 4-year deal with the Lakers to stay there and be their main guard. D'Angelo Russell's always in the trade rumors. Brandon Ingram's coming off the bench for some reason. And Julius Randle hasn't really shown, no matter how good he plays for me and my team in NBA 2K17, in real life he hasn't shown that potential to take the next step as, an NBA, at least solid starting player. He just really hasn't shown all that much promise. I think Clarkson has been by far their most solid player over the last year, and he's going to continue to be. For the Memphis Grizzlies, this one was a little tricky, but they don't have that much young talent that's really promising in Memphis. I'm going with Mike Conley. This is a team that's always going to contend, and they're going to do it really discreetly. You don't really think of the Memphis Grizzlies as championship contenders any year, but they always are in the mix in the playoffs, and they've got a lot of good veteran talent, and that is led by richest point guard in NBA history, richest player in NBA history, Mike Conley. Conley he's I think the youngest out of their big three, which I consider of him, Gasol, Zach Randolph. Randolph and Gasol are kind of old. Conley, he's still fresh. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, this should be as obvious as anything on here. Yes, I could have gone with Andrew Wiggins. Zach LaVine, probably not. It's obviously Cat. Karl Anthony Towns, he's in the thumbnail. You should know it's going to be him. And Cat is shown so much promise in his rookie season. And he's the best player on their team right now. And he showed so much promise that he was able to get an 88 overall rating from 2K. Yes, I'm still on that. We'll see next season if he proves that he deserves it. But this guy has so much upside. He has so much potential to be great, an MVP even down the road. Same with this next guy from the Pelicans, Anthony Davis. We've been saying this about him for years, how he's destined to win an MVP trophy, but it just hasn't happened. He's very injury prone, but he is the guy. He's young. He's the textbook big man for this era. I mean, he really does everything that you need a guy to do. He's a stretch big that's athletic and defends as well as you can get a guy to defend at the rim at this level. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, another obvious one. We got 3 in a row with Russell Westbrook. I mean, a bunch of good young talent on this Thunder team, but none better than explosive, legendary point guard Russell Westbrook. He will be legendary when his career is over, but right now he's in his prime, and they want to win with him running the point with that big new contract extension. Westbrook, I'm sure he's so ready to get out there and dominate in Oklahoma City without KD there anymore. For the Phoenix Suns, it's shooting guard Devin Booker, one of the most exciting young players after his successful rookie campaign. Devin Booker is looking like a future star in the NBA more and more every time you see him. I mean, he's going to be a big-time scorer in this league for a long time, and Eric Bledsoe's too injury prone, and I guess he's too old at this point to build around for the Phoenix future. Brandon Knight hasn't shown enough consistency. Alex Len is an okay big man, but just not enough talent there right now. Marquise Chris was picked, and Dragan Bender as well. They're on the Phoenix Suns roster as well, but they haven't played yet. It's all about Devin Booker right now. He's the clear-cut favorite to be the Phoenix Suns' up-and-coming rising star for the future. The Portland Trailblazers, Damian Lillard, I don't think he's ever going to leave Portland. He loves it there. He's the face of Rip City, and he's really, everyone knows, when you think of Portland basketball, it's all about Damian Lillard and the clutch performances and the leadership that he provides for his team. He's going to be there for a while, and they want to win with him running the point guard. In Sacramento, the train wreck of a situation they have right now, just absolutely no direction whatsoever. It looks like DeMarcus Cousins is by far the best player on this team, and I was really hesitant to say he was the franchise player, but I couldn't find anyone else that was good enough, young enough to be in. Like, honestly, I have no idea what they're doing with this roster. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I had to pick Cousins. I know he's the best player on the team by a mile, but he's probably not going to be there, come next season. And they don't have any young talent that's going to take over and be afraid. It's so bad. So, let's just go to the next one. San Antonio Spurs, it's Kawhi Leonard. Unbelievable athletic specimen and defensive player. There's no words. He's just one of the players in the NBA that just impresses you, never ceases to amaze you. And Kawhi Leonard is young. He's ready to be a superstar. He already is a superstar. He's ready to be an MVP, pretty much. And this is a guy that does it all. He's young. He's gonna lead his team. They're gonna win 60+ games most likely again. There's no question about this one. Utah Jazz, the last one on here. I'm going with the big man, Rudy Gobert. I know the Jazz have a lot of young talent. A lot. These guys are going to be scary for a long time. At least I think so when you look at their lineups. Other guys you could say for this, maybe Derek Favors, Gordon Hayward even, Rodney Hood if you're looking to go that young. They have so much talent, but in my opinion, the guy with the most potential on this squad is Rudy Gobert. Gobert is huge. He's athletic. He is one of the best rim protectors in the NBA, one of the best interior defenders in the NBA, and just think about if he develops some kind of offensive game, that'll make him just a monster down low. He already gets the rebounds. He already plays the defense. And if he polishes his offensive game, which he could easily do, he could be a star in this league. And I'm not sure. Gordon Hayward's been in the league a little while. Not sure how much better he's going to get. He's already very, very good. But I think that Rudy Gobert is going to get better before these guys win. That's going to wrap it up. I hope you all enjoyed this one. The first one actually did get a lot of we got a lot of views. And if y'all enjoyed, please like, comment an idea for me to do in the next video. Subscribe. I'm out. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.